Join me as I dive deep into the quest to discover the secret to falling in love. Can I figure it out? Love is a universal language that speaks directly to our hearts. It's what makes us feel alive, what gives our lives meaning, and what makes us whole. Yet, despite its importance, many of us struggle to find it or to make it last. There must be more to it than just chance encounters or fleeting emotions. There must be a secret to falling deeply, madly, and truly in love. One of the biggest challenges we face in finding love is our fear of vulnerability. We've all been hurt before, and the thought of opening ourselves up to potential pain again can be terrifying. It's easier to put up walls, to build barriers, and to convince ourselves that we don't need love anyway. But the truth is, love requires vulnerability. It requires us to be brave, to take risks, and to put ourselves out there. Many people have been burnt in past relationships, and it's no wonder they're hesitant to dive back in. The memories of heartbreak, of tears, of sleepless nights can be overwhelming. It's hard to forget the pain, and even harder to forgive, but holding on to that pain only keeps us stagnant. It prevents us from moving forward, from growing, and from loving again. Another challenge we face is the pressure to conform to societal norms. We're constantly bombarded with messages telling us what love should look like, what it should feel like, and what it should be. But what if our idea of love doesn't fit into those neat little boxes? What if our love is messy, complicated, and unconventional? We need to give ourselves permission to love on our own terms, to embrace our uniqueness, and to celebrate our individuality. Then there's the myth that love should be effortless, that it should just happen naturally. We're told that when we find the one, everything will fall into place and we'll live happily ever after. But the truth is, love takes work. It takes effort, dedication, and commitment. It takes communication, compromise, and understanding. We need to be willing to put in the work, to nurture our love, and to help it grow. When we're emotionally ready for love, we're more likely to attract someone who's also ready. We're more likely to recognize the signs of true connection and to act on them. Emotional readiness means being aware of our own emotions, being honest about our needs, and being willing to communicate openly and honestly. It means being vulnerable, being patient, and being kind. Self-love is a crucial aspect of finding true love. When we love and accept ourselves, we're more likely to attract someone who loves and accepts us for who we are. We're more confident, more secure, and more whole. Self-love isn't selfish, it's necessary. It's the foundation upon which all other love is built. To create deeper connections with others, we need to be willing to be ourselves. We need to be authentic, honest, and transparent. We need to be willing to listen, to learn, and to grow together. We need to be willing to take the leap, to be spontaneous, and to be open to new experiences. So, what's the secret to falling in love? It's not a magic formula, a special trick, or a guaranteed solution. The secret to falling in love is understanding and accepting ourselves. It's recognizing our own worth, our own value, and our own beauty. When we love ourselves, we're more likely to attract someone who loves us for who we are. We're more likely to recognize true love, to appreciate it, and to nurture it. In summary, love is a journey that requires patience, self-awareness, and emotional readiness. It requires us to be vulnerable, to take risks, and to be willing to grow. It requires us to love ourselves, to accept ourselves, and to be kind to ourselves. Remember, true love starts with understanding and accepting ourselves. Thanks for joining me on this journey to discover the secret to falling in love. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What's your take on love? And if you're interested in learning more about building healthy relationships, be sure to check out my next video.